Mexico right now. See you in a little bit.
Yep, it's a fine
Okay. Coming into Mexico now. Check that out. We're leaving the U.S., entering Mexico. We're entering Mexico. And this is the line coming in. Sí, parece. Maybe you get an inspection, maybe you don't. We didn't. We got through. We made it! We're in Mexico! Yay! We're entering Mexico. Baja.
You ever go to Tijuana? Like me.
We're entering Mexico. We're all the way to Mexico. We're heading to the hotel.
Yeah. That's perfect, okay? Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a later call.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Just one more name.
And if you know you want to consider medical tourism in any way, I would suggest Johnny at Green Healthcare because you can trust him. He's got integrity.
Here we're getting our bags picked up in the van, heading back over to San Diego. So what we're doing is we're going back around and we're going to get in line. Check back in just a second. So we're heading back and we're going through the preferential line, which is the line that you use to the medical pass, which allows you very quick access to enter back to the U.S. from Tijuana, Mexico. We'll show you shortly in a few seconds. That's the line that you're looking at going across the border. We're going to go around that. So what you're looking at right here, you can see here, I'm going to get a little bit closer. This is the fast lane for medical services when you're going back from Tijuana back to the U.S. And right next to it actually is the Century line. I'll talk about a little about that in another video. But right here, it is the medical line. We're going to do the pass. We're going with Patty. So now we're going to be entering in the fast lane for medical services here, leaving Tijuana, Mexico, heading to the U.S. Now you guys are going to see how we do the service of getting back. We're going to skip a lot of the line and get almost to the front and avoid that hour, 2.5 hour type drive. You can see it. We'll check back in with you. Now we're going on top of the bridge, which you can see a line to the left of us. And this is a typical line that you're going to get for waiting to cross the border. As you can see that we're passing all these cars here to the left. Imagine that. This is the time that you're saving from crossing over to the U.S. And look, check this out. The lane is pretty open for us today. We'll check in with you in just a second. Here's a place we're going to stop. The line on the other side, medical pass, we're going to go through there. So we were just scanned right now to get through the box, and we're continuing forward now. I want you to take a look at this. This is the line going into the U.S. You see how fast it's moving? I'm just joking around. It's not moving too fast, but look how we're moving. Look at that. See? To the left? Look at that. We're going right behind. And this is the medical service that Mexico has done, and they're right behind here. We're getting close to the border, almost to the stations to get in. But see, in less than 10 minutes, you were in Mexico, and now you're returning back to the U.S. To the line, we're coming to the border. You see how quick that was? Now we're already less than 5 minutes. We're already in line to get inspection. This is so great. I hope you found this information, and we're going to stop recording, and we'll record when we get on the other side. This way you can see this is how quick it was. So we're back in the US of A. That was quite a trip. Juan got us. Look at that. You know, we're back. It was quite an experience to cross the border in record time. From the time that he picked us up until we got to the border, we passed the border in less than 10 minutes. Imagine that. And that line is tremendously long most of the time. It could be between 2 to 3 hours across. But I hope this information was good for you. And if you're thinking about medical tourism, we're here with Green Healthcare, but we're here with the transport company. You know what? It's been so great. We'll be able to cross the border, come back to the U.S. We came from Mexico.
Yeah.
And the driver here, our good friend, I hope the information was good for you. And if you're looking for transport, we'll put you in contact with the transport company that'll take you from Mexico back to the U.S. and from the U.S. back to Mexico when you're doing medical tourism in Mexico. Pura vida, and always be safe.